afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Coppercoin's Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E506, a 1970D Bank of America original wrapped roll. How is everybody doing today? Hope all is well. David Matthews says, so I have a 1941 MS67 red by Cat Grading that is doubled die, but it is not attributed as so. You can see the doubling in Liberty and the date, but it's not as strong as In God We Trust. Should I send it back? Well, I'm not sure. There was a time Cat Grading was not doing die variety attribution. Dan McCumber, welcome. I'm not sure if they are now. And also, you have to know what die variety you have. And I do believe when they do start doing die variety attribution, it will only be cherry picker's guide in certain varieties, so you have to make sure you have a qualifying variety. I hope that helps you. How are you doing, Dan? We'll let a couple more people get in here and we will get things started. Do have a reveal show tonight. Let's see if we've got what reveals Chuck is selling. I'm doing a 63D, 56D Megrig, 49D, and a 1960D large date Denver U.S. National Bank roll. All right, looks like Chuck sheet's not done yet. So, oh wait, there's something there. Nope, not done yet. So I don't know what dates. Oh wait, I might be able to tell you what day. What he's selling, I think he's doing 54D, 55D. Let me double check here. Okay, let's see. He did send me dates that I think are correct. Boy, we talked a lot today. Getting close, I think. Wow, we really... All right, 54D, 55D, 55S, 57D, 59D, and 2015P. Nanostacks, welcome to the show. Hope all is going well, but we will go ahead and unwrap this roll and get it started. $70D, as you know, is probably one of my favorite rolls to search. And we'll do our first coin for Carl. Lots of double die, a few repunched mint marks. Everything caught up here. All right, off we go. Turn this light up a tad. we'll be looking at the first 10 or so reverses. Do not think there's... Let me look here at something. As I thought, nobody has any double die reverses listed. If there is one, I would say it would be in the center bay. Did you end up getting your sound back, Dan? Beautiful day here. It looks like I'm getting my new septic field put in Wednesday. Tentatively, anyways. So going to be a busy day around here. Coin number 3. Or as somebody put it, my portable, or my permanent porta potty. This is the same die. It's the first coin in the roll. You have any good finds this weekend, Dan? I've been sorting boxes of coins. Wow, do I have a lot of coins. I am pretty sure I have 1,000 rolls of nickels sitting here. That's just kind of not right. I think I almost made Chuck lose his breakfast when I told him that. As you know, he's not a big nickel fan at all. Late die state on this coin. Yeah, get them while you can. I heard more people complaining they can't get cents. And I know that my teller next door, who's the bank manager, she says she can still get them for me, but she said right now they're back ordered. They only have 30 rolls in the whole bank, so she couldn't get them this week for me. That was kind of a bummer. But she claimed they were supposed to get 3 boxes next week, and she might even be able to get me 2 of them. But I know her bank wasn't selling anything like that for a long time. And they're still not doing half dollars or quarters. They are selling nickels. Again, last year they weren't selling nickels. Most of the double dies that we have on 1970 in general are either on the date or on Liberty. There are some pretty nice ones. Well, I think the actual issue, Dan, is the mint hasn't been manufacturing pennies. I haven't checked this month, but I don't think they've manufactured anything since June. And the Fed is probably asking for pennies. So I'm sure that all the armored car services are being told, hey, save your pennies. We need pennies. because that was what I did here. Is everybody who was getting the pennies that can't get pennies were getting boxes that were boxed up by Loomis. That the other armor car companies weren't doing it yet. But I don't know how accurate that statement is. It's just hearsay through collectors. What do you get, Loomis, or do you get just the blank rolls or the plastic ones? So yeah, well, I mean, there's no shortage for sure because, like I've always said, Loomis. Okay, I've always said that people have jugs of pennies in their house. Everybody's got a jar of pennies in their house. If they really want them, I've heard this. I think Mike Nodelman was the one that said it. They'll pay you $0.015 for your pennies. Save them money in the long run. And it gets them pennies. Holes in the bottom of the box. That can be any. That's just boxes. I hate those boxes. I like the other boxes better. And I order boxes about twice a year. And I ordered 50 boxes, and I requested the other boxes, and they sent me a letter saying they didn't have any of the other boxes. So they sent me the ones with the holes in them, and I don't like them. Not sure if this is just a dent, and it almost looks like our L is a little fat, but I'm going to look through. I see it. Let me see if we've got anything that looks like this. Oh, what happened? Hit the wrong button. There, we're back. Oh, I guess not. This again under glass, and we'll see if we get more of those. Coin 12 for Carl. That's actually not bad nowadays, Dan. You know, you got a lot of people hunting boxes to find wheat pennies. I mean, and you know as well as I do that there is so much more to find. I mean, don't get me wrong, I keep the wheat pennies myself. There's so much more to look for than wheat pennies. Some late die state, mid die state, and one early set, early mid, anyways. the earlier ones. Little die chip in the D. I actually don't recognize this die with all the east-west die scratches, so we're going to look at the reverse. Yep, I agree. I just always, I keep all the copper too. I just chuck it in the copper bag. A lot of them, like my pocket change, I don't even look really at the Lincoln cents. I look at it if they're real nice and shiny, I'll look. Otherwise, I just throw them in the copper bag. I'll let somebody search them down the road somewhere. Eventually, somebody will get them. I don't see myself letting go of anything really, so I really should sell some stuff. Like I say, I'm going through boxes right now, and I've sorted 10, 20, 30, 40 boxes are sorted. It looks like I've got about another 400 or 500 to go. Then I've got more boxes that are 100 roll count boxes, probably 10 or 15 of those, and then a bunch of those red Whitman boxes. I am a hoarder, Dan. There is no, and you know what? Me and my wife, she hoards fabric, I hoard pennies. And the good thing is like, I mean, you can ask when people come over, we got shit to search. Pardon my language. But we always got coins here to look through. Where I'm looking above right here on the L, below the L, above the 7 and in the 0, and then also I'm looking at In God We Trust. Yeah, my wife, she's an avid crafter, so she does like the 12th, I think they're called 1/12 scale miniatures, and does a lot of sewing. She's good and very talented at anything she really puts her hand at. Where me, I just look at things and recognize stuff. But it keeps my brain busy. I do have to start notating master hub and master die scratches. Great broadcast this morning with Chuck. Good information, and there's other dates that have master hub or master die scratching. The master hubs, when they get scratched, usually put an indent in the other ones are raised in relief. Hoarded lamps. My one daughter hoards salt shakers, salt and pepper shakers. She's got just boxes of them. She loves them. And I always say, where did that come from? Out of all the hobbies, and she's young, she's in her 20s, out of all the hobbies somebody could have, and don't get me wrong, I totally understand collecting what you want, but where did a 20-something-year-old start collecting salt and pepper shakers from? That's just crazy. But it's healthy. It's good. I'm proud that she actually does collect something. There's a lot of kids in the 20s that don't have any other thing to do except play with their phone or watch TV and stuff. They don't do there. I mean, there are that collect and have hobbies, but when I was young, hobbies were huge. If you didn't have a hobby, you had nothing to do, and it was raining outside. It does. I agree with that. Joseph Cooper, number 3 out of 10 people. Nice. It does keep people out of trouble. Because, like I say, like me, it keeps my brain engaged. Um, so far, and I searched a roll of these, and it had dye varieties in it, but it did only have 2. So there should be good hope, and I'm recognizing these dyes from the rolls. These rolls came from a local person. I'm losing my voice. That is one of the reasons I didn't do a roll yesterday. My wife got back from vacation and decided that she was going to give me a gift, and it was a cold. Hasn't been a bad one, though. I got to say, I actually didn't mind it. It hadn't made me weak or tired or anything like that. It's just made me cough and kind of have a scratchy voice. Oh, 1970S. Where did that come from? I probably will be doing a 70S roll soon. I wonder if there's more 70S's in here. Ah, cool. Good to hear. And good to see you back with us, Joseph. It's been a month or so. Right? Well, I'm not sure where these rolls actually came from, but a lot of these Bank of America rolls are California rolls. So it is entirely possible. Like in Detroit, when I lived in Detroit, I used to get P&D coins there. It just, whatever they got is what they got. So I would get boxes of D's and then boxes of Philadelphia too. Bags, when they had sewn bags, I could get bags of either. I'd order a bag from the bank and it would come in and it would be one or the other. I'm on my first therapeutic dose of Ozempic. I don't know how many of you people take Ozempic. I like it so far. But I'm on my first dose where I take 1 milligram. Where are you moving to, Joseph? You moving out of the Arctic and into someplace warm, or are you just moving across the street? Put these over here so they don't fall. Coin 32, Mickey. This just shows you 32 and nothing so far. I looked at these rolls one of these rolls last week and found die varieties. That's why I did this roll. All right, Farm Dog, drive safely. Remember, we got a reveal show on tonight. For all those that were unaware, reveal sale show tonight. I am kind of cutting back on my talking so I can try to make it through this whole reveal. Coin 35, trip. Maybe I'll go through another couple of these rolls and pull some varieties out and do them as giveaways the next time. Because this is not how we like to do it, but you do have rolls, especially after 1960. Actually, after 1962, 62 and up, it is not uncommon to search a whole roll of coins and not find any die varieties. The production went up, and the amount of varieties went down. All right, Joseph. Hope you have a great day. I really need to start searching shield rolls. I really need to search boxes of bank boxes to try to find shield varieties. I'm really lacking in my collection as far as shield varieties go. I've got a lot of the bigger ones and the FS listed ones, but I don't have a lot of the minor ones. Next coin, Mark. Ooh, he gets a nice one. One of the earlier die state coins. Not a die variety though. I've seen this. Coin 41. machine doubling on this example. Ooh, and some crust. My Wednesday mailing day will be pushed to Thursday because I will be kind of trapped in my house. My whole front yard will be dug up, including my sidewalk, I guess. It'll be nice to be able to use water and not have to worry about anything. You know, they said, oh, go ahead and use water, but just, you know, don't do 10 loads of laundry. Try to limit yourself to a load of laundry a day. And it has been working good. Seems to have anyways. Do hope we and Chuck can get the live with both of us on there working good. It will be exciting to do broadcasts with the both of us. We have done them in the past. We actually were using the same program we did in the past and it wasn't working right. Tonight's rolls from me will be 63D, 56D, and one of those pipe or Megreg tubes, not the pipe bomb tubes. 49D and a 1960D. It's not from that one group of rolls. It's a different roll. U.S. National Bank of Denver. I've been sorting through boxes and found a big box of all sorts of very unique 1960D rolls. I'm guessing that I've had this roll over 30 years in my possession. Coin 49. Oh, and my little helper decides to show up right at the end, so she's going to have to wait. They're my favorite too, Dan. You can always count on finding stuff. And that is the roll. Nothing good. I do recheck these so you know. I have in the past found things I've missed on the scope. But I want to thank you for joining, and I hope to see everybody at the reveal show, sales show tonight. I will be doing the 58D, this roll right here. 58D roll. I can, Farm Dog. I sure will. I'll be doing that tomorrow about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I hope to see everybody there tonight. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you in the neighborhood. We'll talk to you later.